Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, everybody. Whatever time it is that you're watching this video, for me it is, wow, it's actually 1 p.m. But I've more or less just gotten up after not getting much sleep since my latest episode. Had nightmares about this shard all night. It's not really true, but this shard is giving me problems. Yeah, definitely. Even though I had strong gem income, and what I assumed would be strong gem income from. It's weird how you can't. You can see her abilities. So she's getting increased gem income by 14. So that's pretty good. So even though I was thinking I would be getting good gem income around here, it's kind of not represented on like the rest of the map. Okay, so we've got a little bit here. So basically, long story short, I've got massive gem income problems. And I've just summoned these guards because I freaked out that they were potentially going to come and march on my capital. And now they're taking like 10 gems a turn, which is huge. Like cutting it down by more than 33%, which is alright. I mean, it's not alright. I've got lots of people I can sacrifice using Dark Ritual, which I'm going to do right now. This place looks like a good place to sacrifice people. Let's do it. Cultists and standing stones performed a ritual in praise of the dark gods. Part of the population was killed on the sacrificial altars, but my stock of gems has increased by 80. So that's good. So I've got plenty of unwilling people to sacrifice. But yeah, that's really where this has gone wrong. So mages, especially at this point in the game, they are super strong. Like there's no denying that. But also, it's almost like they're not meant to be a first character, and I think that's why you get this wisdom spell. And I've probably talked about this already. But like it's almost like they're meant to be a third character or something like that. Something that you get kind of late when you've already got a whole bunch of gems, and you know, they get them with this extra experience, they'll level up quicker to, you know, catch up with your first maybe 2 characters or something like that. And also, like later in the game, you can get gem mines and things like that, and also access to higher spells as well. So you know, like I've only got access to, well, this time like 4 level 2 mages guilds, but of course you can upgrade this and get higher and higher and higher spells, and so obviously the higher spells that you can get, the stronger the mages are going to get. So mages are really, they seem to be built for like a late game kind of entity, and yet they are super strong. Yeah, I think on this map it's showing the limitations somewhat of, yeah, just running out of gems. And meanwhile, gold, whew, I think this is like, yeah, this is extremely rich for me. Anyway, so what was going to happen? We've got Sherez the Scout who was going to come along here and go into this shop, because I feel like I want to sell some. So we're going to go to the tailor shop. So that's, you know, tailors make like cloth kind of clothing, so they might have some good clothing that Gaia can wear, maybe something that might be able to increase his spell power. And I'll also check out this shop, the sorcery store here as well. This is where you can buy a wand or sphere. The owner creates gargoyles. Okay, so I'll check out what this has got as well. I always forget the name. So you've got sorcery shops. You've also got the ones that sell spells, and so sometimes you can buy like super sweet spells from there as well, and especially like as a kind of necromancer who can now have another level 3 undead, if I can get a spell that, you know, summons a Lord of Doom or like something like that, and I can then run around with a level 3 undead in my party, then I'll become super strong. Yeah, at the moment it's a little bit of a struggle. I am worried about this. I don't like how they've got an outpost here, so you know that means that if I want to attack this, I'll have to siege up this province. You know, and so that takes time as well, especially without a commander, because commanders get like the extra ability to siege. Yeah, the big problem with this is that I don't know where they come from. They must have come from here. But they could just pop over any second and, you know, take one of these. Well, yeah, they can definitely take either of these provinces, or they can pop in here and pop out here. They don't seem to want to deal with my hordes, which is super good. But that doesn't mean that that's always going to be the case. So I'm always going to have to be wary that they can just pop out and take some provinces right next to my capital. Which means I want to keep these ancient guards in place, because I don't see them doing anything to the ancient guards. But it's just costing me so many gems. That's a very long-winded whinge. Alright, so yeah, here Shiraz can go up there. So we've got Kara, who is just slowly becoming stronger and stronger and stronger. I think, was she going to try and take out the Dwarven clan? This might be a real dumb idea, but that's what she's going to do. I just don't know whether she was going to be able to deal with the shoot me thing. I guess there's only one way to find out. I know, I clearly can't remember what the shooting me thing is called. And we'll start, you know, getting stables around the place as well is super good, because it gives you income, but also increases the mobility of the units. So it means that, you know, like when there's stables, so there clearly isn't a stable here. I should probably build one here, because I just built one. No, there's no stable here. Well, I did find this guy for building this infirmary, but at this point in the game, gold is becoming less important. So I might. Yeah, but then again, I don't know. I've got some crappy infirmary that just, you know, doesn't really. You know, I mean, speeding up population growth is great. It's a town, a content town, so sounds like it's a good option for another place that I can sacrifice people to the Dark Lords and get my supply of gems. So I'm just trying. I was wearing a jumper and it was too hot. I've taken it off for now. I'm too cold. That's like I tell you, people say that, yeah, I won't continue. Hang on, I'm just gonna take my headset off for 1 second. Sorry. Alright, hopefully that will be a more comfortable temperature for me. Anyway, I have complained and mumbled on a lot, so I guess I need to work out what I'm going to do with Gaia. Now, I'm not too worried about this commander. Like, I know it's their, or I assume it's their second their second hero. I think I've also seen a mage of theirs rocking rocking around as well. But yeah, so I'm thinking I'll just go here. But also, yes, I noted that this has got a gem income here. So maybe I should just head down here and take this simply for the gem income. Or potentially I could encircle this commander and leave them to their own devices of doing absolutely nothing, probably. So let's just do that. We'll go to Heather Range, and we'll probably just blast our way to victory again. I'm gonna defeat this shard. I want their nightmares to stop. Now what should I build? I won't build anything until I've done some shopping. I don't really need anything else. But you know, yeah, I'll leave it like that, and we'll just end turn. Okay, so yeah, there we go. So he is now invading my my things very close to home. So it looks like he can invade, but then he can't move on enough. Like he can't just continually invade. Yeah, but okay. He's going to pay for this. Okay, I'll attack. Yeah, sometimes like when they're invading you, sometimes it's best just to head for their capital. Because when you start sieging their capital, they'll just head back to defend it. But yeah, it's definitely giving me some headaches. Okay. Let's leave it like that. This guy's got a range of 4, so I mean, potentially I might be able to kill this thing, but I'm then also worried about these dudes. But then I don't care about these guys so much, I guess. Not worried about these people either. I think, yeah, probably something like that would be the best way. I don't want to run these people forwards enough so that they get a double shot off, you know. Because with that, we'll attack a 9. These guys only got attack 6, 7, 6. Alright, so we'll just web this. Lasting 3 turns. 6, 7, 6. That's got. Look, I'll just web this as well. And I think that's basically all that I'll need to worry about. Oh. Wow, that's got a good range defense compared to the other ones. Alrighty, we got 40 gems from that as well, which is good. I mean, I would have spent more than that probably blasting. Yeah, you can learn intimidation. Why not? Ooh, increased range. That's super good. All right, the Springold. Yeah, this Springold can attack with a lot of damage sometimes. So we'll start her off in the forest. Let's have a look at what it is. So range attack of 11. Oh, I've got a range defense of 9, so it should be fine. And what is the range on these things? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so they know that I need to come to them, which is a little bit frustrating. So let's do it. Ooh. Jeez, yeah, that's Whew. I don't think burn ammo works on mechanical units. But yeah, no, looks like I've got this. Even if this Springold is gonna give me problems. Now he can't shoot next to me, so I'm just gonna keep on doing something like this just to heal up a bit. Alright. Astral energy and shock, 130 and 8 gems. Okay, so it's not good knowing that my my hordes aren't good enough anymore. What have we got here? Horde. So yeah, I really need to address this sort of weak flank here. Let's have a look. Let's cast Walking Dead. We got a zombie. Level 10 zombie. Not exactly the greatest thing. I would have preferred something better, of course. But we don't always have that option. Alright. We'll enter the tailor shop. How off? I've already done one. Okay. Dark Elves. Yeah, so the problem with the Dark Elves is that they'll be able to apply that bleeding buff to me. And then Kara goes dead. So I don't want to take them on. I could take on these brigands again. What's their armor looking like? Yeah, it's looking pretty good. I guess we'll go take on the brigands. Yeah, he's entering a shop. So the reason I'm getting him to do the buying as well is for the diplomacy. So they get 10% off, which is good. Yes, more off the better. Now, what should I build here? Guess I got a pub. At least make them like me a little bit better. And we'll go a granary. Okay. So I'm pretty sure that these people were allied with the orcs as well. Because they have orcs, like the orc cleavers and stuff in their army. Which is maybe something that I should consider spelling towards or whatever. Alright, with 119, I can still keep on pushing the offensive, which is what I'll do. And yeah, I won't spend any money. So yeah, so they've built the Orcish barracks, which is an interesting, like, why they're going around placing these like maybe these is it Dark Brotherhood or whatever, like maybe they are stronger than, I mean, I would assume that they're stronger than the Horde, but when they had the chance to either attack a Horde or a Dark Brotherhood over here, they attacked the Dark Brotherhood. So yeah, who knows? Who knows? And let's have a look. So if I'm here, you know, that means that they're probably something like here. So, you know, it's not too far away for me just to push on towards their cat. If that was what I wanted to do. I do want to shore up this flank, but you know, I'm really not worried about this. And maybe I should get Kara to move more over, because I think that Kara could be quite strong in fighting them. Not, I mean, they took that. They took my golden idol and stuff. And I'm gonna move up here and try and take this stuff back, and also gain control of whatever's over here. And then maybe this would have been a better place. Maybe that's where I should have dropped the golem, because this is, you know, just throwing me a curveball rather than freaking out and dropping the golems here. If I had moved up, taken these, this is a shipbuilders guild here, so I could have gone over, taken this, put the golems there, and that would have sealed off all of this from this flank of attack. Anyway, that's when you're thinking a bit more clearly after you've had a bit more sleep, or after I have had a bit more sleep and I am thinking a bit more clearly. Alright, let's just do it. I think I've done everything I want to. And we will attack. That was quite satisfying. And the range of this thing's only 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's no way that she can shoot. So she'll definitely use her thing to summon. And what these dudes will do, I don't know. They'll probably curse, maybe. I don't know. Let's find out. Maybe this guy's got the range of... Yeah, so it's this guy with the extra range. So potentially I could try and move him there and him there, and then really make use of like that extra range. I guess potentially I could start moving this person up. They've got a range of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so that's all fine the way that things are now. Yeah, so they're just gonna move. They've got a ranged defense of 2. They have less life. They can't hit, so I can at least damage those people. Stupid necromancer. Do have some good old blasts and some good old webs. I think the time has come to just use webs, because it's going to be much more economical. And then I can start charging forwards with these dudes. And these webs are lasting longer. Well, only one turn now and that. Well, she must have like every 10 of attack or something, and probably the combined 8 resistance is making the web not last very long. On her, on the Necromancer. So we'll just take the Necromancer out. Let's just see what happens. They don't do too much damage to me. If I back this off just to balance out this, because the undead gain, you know, a percentage each turn. So rather than trying to build up all of the damage on one unit and then healing them, it's better to try and spread it around all of your units, so then they can all just heal together. And yeah, I'm only using these 2 units because I really just want to get them involved in as high level as possible, because they're my best units. Okay, so I mean, spell duration is super important. The summoning strength, I still don't know like whether the summoning strength affects like has a synergistic effect with your necromancy skill as well, which, you know, also making your summoned undead. I have a feeling it probably doesn't. And wisdom 3, so that would give me an extra 2nd level spell. And I got health +1. What a fantastic attribute increase when I'm level 17. 1 extra health. I'll go concentration 3 for the extra spell duration, because that will just make my webs just even better. Alright, let's enter this shop, and I would like to make a special order. Cloth of incarnation oversized money and special cloth. I need to make this cloth from web of giant spiders, but this web has to be as fresh as possible since it's dangerous. I prefer to work with web glands. With proper skills, 5 glands will be enough to create the amount of cloth. Alright, I'll go hunting for spiders. And yes, let's have a look. So what have we got here? Okay, so Cloak of Terror. Okay, oh, so these things are also going to cost me gems for things that I might want. I mean, the Ranger's Cloak I'll probably buy for him, for Sherez. But it's really, yeah, it's like these shoes. So this is a really crappy, quite a crappy shop. I was hoping there might be something that might increase gem income or something like that. The Cloak of Terror is good, would be really good for my warrior, of course. I'm getting that intimidation. But yeah, we'll get the Ranger's Cloak, and we'll drop the Warm Cloak down here. We'll get the Shoes of Incarnation, which is going to cost a lot of gem power. And is it even really that good? You know, it's really, I mean, right now I can keep pushing on. I mean, I can just sacrifice some of my population, right? Let's just do this, and then I know that I don't ever really have to come back to this this shop again. So we get these shoes of incarnation. We'll just drop them there. Okay, so I was hoping for much better stuff than that. But clearly not getting it. Alright, we'll drop down a horde and have a content town in which to... Oh, I can't dark ritual. Say it. But is that alright? Because I don't really need to yet. I'll move here. And we're going to start taking my stuff back. Especially this place, because this is some of my gem income in this golden idol. And I can't believe how happy the halflings are that they got taken over by Belith, who's literally a necromancer as well, and evil. But yeah, I definitely want to shore up this flank. And Kara can attack the brigands. I think she'll be fine. That's Shrez. I gotta remind myself, his armor's not too bad. And maybe he should be wearing the boots of incarnation, because right now him summoning a fiend is probably much more likely than my mage summoning anything. I reckon we'll just leave him here and explore the swamp in hopes to find some more gem sites. And we'll build. Is it worth getting those? It's probably not worth getting like, you know, rushing to get those boots of incarnation. So I won't build a storehouse necessarily, but I'll build a pub, and I will construct so this is kind of a choke point here, and either here or here would be, you know, good choke points. I'll construct an outpost. Now let's have a look. Okay, a healer. Exactly what I don't need. To be honest with you. Oh, I can summon another Skeleton of Doom actually, and get 3 Skeletons of Dooms in my stack. So that's probably what my goal will be. But for now, I'm just going to fill up this with the cheapest units, just to, you know, hold off. So now, you know, they can't just simply take this and march on. So I'm using this, this choke point to block off their ease of access. Even though they've still got ease of access into this area, but I'm gonna move here, and then I'm gonna try and move here, and see if I can block this horrible person in here. We'll see what happens. That's my plan of attack. Yeah, I don't have any gems, but I don't need to, because I'm not moving somewhere where I need gems. Alright. He was going to go down to the knowledge store, wasn't he? The truth is, I just don't think I mean, I might find a real kick-ass wand. To be fair. Don't want to spend anything with gems. I guess I'll just leave it like this for now. And we'll end turn. Alright, let's attack these people. We're You've picked a fight with the wrong warrior, let me tell you. She's gonna back up a little bit though. She's a wuss. Not really, because I want him to move 2, and then for me to web to make it like as effective as possible. There we go. Or do I want him to come along and hit me first? Decisions. I mean, they do have a ranged attack, but it's not poisoned. I'll just do this. Oh, they've all got poison. That's the case. Oh, they've all got poison. I just need to take them out. Fortunately, they don't have ranged poison. Web this dude so that he can't get his poison stacks off on me. Okay. Let's just heal up. Oh, see how brutal this poison can be. What's this sort of stuff? Hero always starts battle with increased morale. That's pretty good. Hunter of Undead. So, I don't know whether this is just because I've got the Commander's medal on, and this is because I'm wielding that sword. That is my sword. Is my sword like a Hunter of Undead sword? I think so. Well, let them come to me, and while I heal up, if I go, yes, 100 undead plus 2. So that's probably just where this Hunter of Undead is coming from. Yeah. Alright, we've destroyed them, and we will go defense. Because defense is king in this game. Level 7 already. 174 and 17 gems. Alright, so this place here, nice content town. Well, I'm gonna sacrifice some of you cunts. And I'm gonna move on in and take this. They can go to the sorcery store. We can build a tavern and a. Oh, it's always a. I can go to tavern there as well. Sakara, the one-man army, starting to do a job pretty well. Maybe I can take out those dwarves. Let's have a look. Have I seen what they are? Or dwarven parvisor, runesmith alchemist. Okay, yeah, so that'll be substantially more difficult than the dwarves that I've just taken out. Okay, we've got some halflings which are just about to rebel. I wonder. They are a town and they are furious at me. Which means that their rebellion might be super strong. and might be even too strong for Kara to deal with. I guess there's only one way to find out. Otherwise, I can milk my subjects for experience. I wish there was a way you could see how strong a rebellion was before choosing, because I'm gonna have to choose. You know, is it the guard or is it Kara who defends? Well, it's like, well, in real life, I'd be able to see who's coming to attack me. That's alright. That's alright. So we'll go to this sorcery store. We'll attack that. Move down here. Now, all of these things are all goody things, except for the jousting arena. So I will build the jousting arena at some point, because Pegasi are good. Ooh, they can be upgraded into what? Do they upgrade into Valkyrie? I can't see. We'll probably say here, Pegasi, the strongest and toughest of Pegasi become the focus of attention of higher beings. Pegasi, you know, yeah, they can become super strong, but otherwise they're quite, like, they're quite weak to begin with. The story of a few things in this game, yeah. So these are all good, lawful and stuff. This one will be neutral. So I should probably build the horseman, if, you know, just for the sake of building something, if it gets down to that. But anyway, because you get points on how much you've built up. Yeah, that's why at the end of the game, that's why I'm talking about this sort of stuff at the moment. Now, I can't perform any more rituals. Yes, but I definitely do want to cast another Raised Skeletons of Doom and get them in my Doom stack of undead. Alright, let's end turn. Bribe the guard for 820. I may as well. Even though I do want to attack, and I want to level up my person. So no, I will attack. No bribing here. You lot. We're no good for you. I'm no good for you. That's like another D&B tune. It's not you, it's me. I'm no good for you. You're no good for me. Something like that. I should probably stop regaling you with my absolutely dreadful singing. Now, do I want something like that? I guess I want that. I mean, yeah, maybe something like that. Alright, let's start battle here. Alright, that works out quite well. Range 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so I don't want them to attack me. And we'll leave it at that. Yeah, so I'm feeling maybe webs at this stage would be more beneficial. them. And again, I can do a lot of damage to this dude, so hopefully they'll use a lot in healing. Now I don't want to run this person forwards, right? Because then, I mean, what? What is his range defense? Oh, no, his resistance of 3, so that's, I guess that's 1. 6, that's 7. Another 6, that's 13 damage that he can take if they all, and then this thing can attack as well. 17 damage, so you know that's like a lot of damage. This probably won't happen because of the way the AI works. Let's just I'm more inclined to just run them away. Okay, we need to advance. They're probably going to come and attack me, which doesn't really bother me at all. Oh. Right, see, no, the AI seems to be getting smarter. 1, 2, oh no, you couldn't move that far, I can only move 3. Well, I guess I'll give it to my skeleton, should I? My skeleton? How many skeletons do I need? Quite a lot, it would appear. And now we see the true power of web. And this is, you know, like, I can still increase that duration by like another 2 times or something. And there we go. Alright, this zombie can cause fever. Sounds good to me. And we'll get an attack. And we will perform the ritual. Alright, let's enter the shop. And so this is a sorcery shop. I'd like to make a special order. He doesn't make special orders. Well, hopefully you've got some good goods then. Oh, again, I can't afford necessarily all of the good stuff, so... Ooh, that looks really good, the crystalline sphere, so that will help me with my gem income. Decrease spell cost by 10. So this is, so that was save gems. Okay, I want that. So I need 204 gems, basically, to get that. Which unfortunately isn't really going to happen anytime soon. Well, I mean it could. It's worth saving up for, potentially. Okay, good to know. Wand of Lightning. It's probably not worth spending the gems on. I mean, it is a much better. Target's defense really hard against unit shot. I mean, it is a much better wand. Surprised that it's saying that So the Wonder Fire is a set piece. That's probably why it costs a little bit more. Because I think the Wonder Lightning is better than the Wonder Fire in almost every way. But if you get two, if you get the Sphere of Flame, which is actually easy to do as well, and then you get the ranged attack +3, then you're going to be doing quite a bit with your ranged attacks there. But yeah, I want this crystalline sphere, but I need 204 gems to buy it with my 10% discount, I'm assuming. Alright. Demons have invaded. I should have seen this coming. Once again, my party manages to withhold. Bandits have assaulted the governor of the Dragon Fangs. They are seen carrying... I'll destroy them. Stupid bandits. Ooh, a Wand of Darkness. So, that's pretty cool. Excellent. And people in... Okay, and they're rebelling. They're going to pay for this, but how many people? Like, who is it? What are they? You know, it's... Okay, let me have a think. Hobbitses. They're really good at making you run out of stamina. So I think I'll get my horde to defend. Because if they just drain my stamina, like these bards or whatever, they can... is it the bards? Is it them? They can drain your stamina? I don't see the spell. Pretty sure it is them. But I'm not seeing it. They can increase stamina. I mean, maybe I should, you know, having seen this party, I probably should have defended with Kara like I planned to. But oh, sending out curses, don't bother me with such trifles. Alright, so I've regained this place. And we are going to get another horde in place. At least they're still content. I'll build this. I guess, yeah, going back and exploring these swamps sounded like a good idea. What have I got built here? I wouldn't mind that Wand of Darkness. And I do need a few more gems, and I'm assuming that I can't quite cast Dark Ritual again yet. No. So I'll actually come back here. We'll use a turn. Yeah, so there's that wizard that I was quite sure that I'd seen. So Kara, now that she's here, probably take out the slave drivers. There'll just be a bunch of epoxy kobolds coming at her. Alright, let's do it. It's not worth it, not worth it, just not worth it. Yep, should easily be able to defeat this. go. And we will take some more resistance, I guess. Although attack, counter attack could be really good too. We'll take resistance. Cat's reflexes. The enchanted creature gains vigilance, ability to counter attack agile enemies, parry 2, dodge 2, and ability and agility, ability to attack enemies without risking counterattack. So that would be a really good thing to get on Kara. Have to discard an item. That's kind of sucks. We'll discard the knife. Or I don't have to discard anything. Don't be silly. But I do have to go back and sell some stuff or something. Harpies have attacked the settlement. Why don't they just live in peace? Stupid harpies. Okay. So, Sherez can explore this person. Go to the treasury. So we'll take this Wand of Darkness. You know, is it better than the skillful spellcaster? Think of this. I don't need Shaman's Wand. Don't need that anymore. Don't need that. Don't need that. Boots of Incarnation. We'll still keep the travelling staff, I reckon. We'll take the warm cloak. Or, yeah, take the warm cloak. I mean, I just don't see myself running out of ammo. So, in which case, energy control, you'll see while using it, but it's only when it's actually using the wand, which I also don't really see myself doing. So, just because I've got a Wand of Darkness, it doesn't mean that I need to use it, right? I guess I'll just carry it with me. And we'll repair everything that I've got. Okay, with 91, I feel it. 91 gems, I feel it's time to assault that place. They can explore, yeah. Now, I didn't get resistance. I did get resistance. So, with resistance of 4. I think it would still be too difficult to take on a witch circle? Necromancer, yeah, so yeah, that would be too difficult for her. Depending what's in the Hell cohort, she might be able to. So let's go to this Hell cohort and have a look. This content large village. Oh, I can't sacrifice them. What's my gem income now that I'm also paying for the upkeep of yet another? Let's have a look. So we've got this scholar here who's also costing upkeep, and I'm not really using him, like gem upkeep. And what's the upkeep of? Let's have a look. So my latest. So 6 gems. What's this upkeep? 6 gems. So it looks like they only cost 6 gems. But yeah, I mean, only getting 8 gems a turn. Big problem when you're playing a mage main. Okay, I can't build anything without using a lot of gems. I just really need this dude to find some wolves. Really. So search there, attack this, see what this hell cohort's all about. Let's make sure I've built everything up that I can. There should be maybe some granaries and stuff that I can upgrade to stables, which will give me freer movement around the map and stuff, which is pretty useful. Alright, let's... Now I do... No, I don't have the gems to spare yet. Alright, then 10. Alright. The province of Wondrous Hills has been attacked. I'll destroy them. Problem is, I won't. However, I might be able to cut them off now. But he's also gaining experience now every time that he defeats me, which is problematic. He's gonna pay for this. Right, so they just want to run away. I know that I could easily beat them. But it will cost me gems. I will let them leave so that I've still got the gems so that I can attack over here. A Fiend, Cerberus Fiend Lord. I reckon she might be able to beat them. Or maybe not. So, why is she doing so little damage? It's frustrating. Looks like I may have miscalculated this one. Miscalculated. Now I'm out of stamina. Just does such little damage to them. Alright, take him to the castle to resurrect him. Alright, we'll continue exploring. 261 gold. Why so little, you brainless creatures? Alright, so we are going to get a horde in place. Now, we know that they've got those orc cleaver dudes. How's... look, I'm actually feeling... I'm actually feeling okay with this sort of setup. And this... I'll sacrifice... There's a good place to sacrifice. Here we go, we'll Dark Ritual here. Getting some more gems. Now, we've got hordes all around. We're going to take this place. And maybe we can sandwich this person in. And I can take him out. That's the plan. And he can keep on exploring, and I can't build anything because I don't want to waste gems. But I can build stuff around the map. What is there? What is there to build? There's no point in having this library here now. That's we're gonna mill. I should also probably think about another, you know, getting some more outposts and just filling them with things to stop an assault coming from this way as well. And maybe, yeah, I'll definitely be building an outpost here, I think. But anyway, we'll move on there. We'll explore this province. And poor Kara has overextended herself again. So they're running away from me again. I can see the little tip of the scout's thing here, which I think means that he hasn't moved here. I do definitely want to level up though. But just for the sake of maintaining gems, ensuring that I can fight Scout, I will let them leave. I've got a Ratman Burrow, Plague Warrior, Plague Shooter. Let's attack this. Okay, so look at all this whole line of which means that they can only really attack through this one little opening here, which is cool. So we want my defensive units down there, I guess. Ooh, okay. These people are actually much more dangerous than I was expecting. What's the range on them? Yeah, all of these rats are like poisonous, so they're super dangerous to like allow you to get near you. But I could almost kill them in one shot. I think I've been quite fortunate with this with this setup. You know. Oh, he doesn't have the range. You got a range of 2. That's disappointing. They just keep on summoning rats, you know, that's like entirely fine by me. He's out of ammo, but he's got meditation. So this fever, so reduces stamina each turn. But I got my I meditated some extra ammo, so guess I'll move back off of the swamp. Okay, so what did that do? Concoction. A concoction strengthens the Ratman unit. Attack defense and range defense are increased by 2. Unit has the ability Necrophage 5, which means eat corpses and gain 5 hit points. Unit loses 2 hit points each turn. Interesting. Trying to get it down to like 2 hit points without having to do anything. It will probably just kill itself. It'll move here and die. Yeah, so it's going to die next turn. Ammo 2. So I think I want to get the experience of the kill more onto this person. So I'll do that. What's this? Skillful diplomat. That's me. I am indeed a skillful diplomat. Okay, so he's out of ammo. Which almost makes him useless. Be good if he had meditation, but he does have. Oh, he's got recuperation, but not meditation. I mean, sure, I can cast some spells, but I don't think that this really warrants it. So I'll just end turn. Now they're out of. Now these guys have got poisonous attacks as well. Interesting. I think they're unscrupulous, are they? Unscrupulous. Got 9. Yes, this guy's not going to do much. But if I do this, 3. Oof. Oh, I can't believe it didn't kill it. They've got swamp moves, so but he can only move 1 because he's crippled. Excellent. So I kind of don't want to move back. I'm trying to recuperate this assassin. Do I have something to buff this assassin up with? Not really. But I guess I'll move him back to there. I guess I can always just do this. Right, 19. We've got a counter attack of 5. think I want to move one. Oh, I can't move two back. Oh, that's annoying. I want to be able to like just surround him and like be able to attack him. Oons. Oons. He's out of ammo. So I'm very lucky that this line of lakes was here. I would have got my ass whooped if that wasn't the case. Okay, so he's running out of movements because his stamina's getting so low, I believe. Which means he won't be able to move and recuperate. And I should be able to kill it like that. Alright, so that was a challenging battle. Well, I mean, I'm very lucky about those lakes. Let me put it that way. Okay, we'll take ranged attack. We'll go stamina, I guess. We'll take backstab. Ah, Centaur's bow. Finally found a better bow. 276 gold and 22. Okay, so Ratmen. Ratmen are just so shit. I wonder if you're allied with rats, and then you come across a Ratman lair, whether you can recruit different Ratmen. Let's just go recruit the Ratman. I'm sure it would just only give me the same old crappy Ratman. So we'll take the Centaur's bow, which is awesome. That's so much stronger than what I'm already using. And yeah, good battle. People in DJ Rubinsville has risen in rebellion. They're gonna pay for this. My golem's just like, look at that, like, didn't even really take any damage. People in Stoneside Province, they're gonna pay for this as well. Okay, so I need to worry about them because I don't want a weakened horde next to this person. Oh, so they can escape to there as well. Sneaky, sneaky. I'm gonna get horde. I'm going to construct an outpost. I'm going to fill its garrison with brigands. Seems the way to go. Maybe I should fill it with orcs. I mean, I don't actually know what makes the strength of a garrison. Like, is it the quality of the unit, or is it just the number of units? Is it like, if it's the quality of the unit, I should fill it with orcs. Like how long a garrison can, like, you know, stand up under a siege. I guess, but I'll just go brigands. It will be long enough for sure. I would say. Okay, I'm going to take this place too then, before coming along and regaining that. And this would give me some extra income and all that sort of jazz. I've got a lot of gems now, I think, and if I got a very content city. Oh, I can't dark ritual. You should know better than to be very content in my domain. You'll get yourself killed. Alright. So you can keep on exploring. I'm happy with that. Shipyard outpost mine. I guess keeping the shipyard seems like a way to go, and we'll move down here. Let's have a look. Who else is happy? Kind of want to cast Miracle of Nature. I do have a Miracle of Nature. It's only going to be 9. It'll make them grow faster. I wish there was a way that you could highlight everything that doesn't have full buildings. So you can, yeah, okay, let's build a stable here. And I'll build everything I can now. Except for my capital, but I don't want to because I do want to preserve some gems. Alright, end turn. Okay, so I can see that their hero is here, so I will let these dudes leave. And I will attack their ranger. Now, remembering his attacks from last time, he had like ranged attack things that were kind of annoying. Okay, so I'm going to start off by webbing this guy. It's going to last 4 turns. Good old web. And then I'll blast as well. Now he's got a range defense of 9, he's got a range defense of 5. Range defense of 5. Okay. Let's blast. And blast. Now he does hit quite hard still, even with only 3 hit points. Still hitting for a shitload. Cold Rage. Okay, there. That's because they've entered a battle frenzy, so they're immune to pain. So I've got to consider that. I was thinking about running this dude down and attacking this, but you know, this guy would then he'll be attacked by all 3 of these things. So I think slow and steady is just the way to go for this. I think I've got this well under control. Now he doesn't have force march, so don't have to worry about that at all. Still webbed. Beautiful. Okay, so he's got 15, but he does have first strike. Is this my first strike guy? Yes. So I think the first strikes cancel each other out. So I'll do 11 damage to this person, I believe. could Spectral Blade him. Now I think every additional web that I drop on top of something that's already webbed, it only adds one extra turn. Let's have a look. Yeah. That, you know, might be all I need. Let's at least get something to attack him with. Oh, I wanted my good heroes to defeat. Okay, so he's going to be dead next turn anyway, and that would be at the hands of one of my skeletons of doom. So I haven't just summoned. There we go. We have defeated this annoying enemy party, and quite handily. In fact, I'm even a higher experience than they are now. Okay, we will go concentration for even increased spell duration, I think. Or I could do one master, because I basically just sit back and don't do anything after casting a few spells, and I do have that cool spell. But no, we'll go concentration. We'll go attack, and we will not keep that person. Alright, we'll begin a siege. We found a mage's tower. Let's talk to the magicians. Ah, they don't want to talk to me. I'm gonna get even with those damn sorcerers. Okay, we've got some killer rats. Vermin feast on people. You can cope with the rats yourself. I told you could cope with them yourself. Alright, we'll definitely resurrect Kara. He's made a miraculous recovery. And we will repair all her items. In fact, I can't build a plate armory. Interesting. Interesting. Not that I really need it for her. Yeah, but I will. What am I doing? What am I doing? We'll repair items. Ooh, and perfect. Death was just a shortcut back to the shop, so I can sell all the crap that I do not want. Astral energy, don't need. Shock, don't need. Cat's reflexes, keep there. These shoes, don't really need them, to be honest. To be brutally honest with you. Now, unfortunately, I don't think Kara's going to be strong enough. She doesn't have enough resistance to just be able to wander through and take this place. But that's only if I'm stubborn and play her, you know, as a solo person. I don't need to. I could, you know, summon some assassins and. Why are assassins so much? Assassins? I thought assassins were cheaper. And get horsemen. Like horsemen are super cool. Sorcerers are cool. But that will just add to my gem upkeep, which I don't really want. He will add to my gem upkeep as well, and there's a champion of light. Yeah, I don't feel the need to change things up for Kara too much. I just want to keep her as a one-person army. Where's something that she can fight though? That's what I want to know. Probably these things over here. She'll probably be able to fight. We can get our revenge on those goblins. She's also quite hurt. She's a bit hurt. But I really don't have much in the way of gems. Anyway, I've realised that this has probably been a fairly long episode so far. So I'm going to call it all that, and I'll see you next time. But I feel that the tables are turning. Beleth is being destroyed, and I will start heading towards his capital now that I've secured this this trade, this route, blocked off this avenue. I guess I should chuck down some outposts here, so I don't need to care about that. But I don't think I will necessarily need to care too much about any surprises now. This was definitely a surprise. This is cool. I've got access to marble now as well. Yeah, which is really cool. Alright, thank you very much, and I'll catch you guys next time.